Ready? Very aggressive doggy tonight. Sing pretty. Sing pretty. No rapping. Sing pretty. Yeah. Standing between you and a hard place is insane. Standing too near you and a fire makes it clear. You're trouble to me. All right, we got some stuff to do tonight. We got rumors about tomorrow. New features in LTX and in Udio. Mr. IT will be happy to know we won't be in Suno tonight, but we're going to be in Udio. What's fascinating about the LTX update and the Udio update is it's essentially the same feature, but one for movies and one for music. Fascinating. Fascinating, people. It's fascinating. It's fascinating, I tell you. Fascinating. Frank, we could do a Frank tonight. I have a feeling we're going to get busy with other shit. But if there's a lull and I get cranky enough, we'll whip out the Frank animation. Freedom came my way that night, just like a jet plane, in and out of sight. I was hauling ass at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Steve-O, it's already tomorrow here. I can assure you nothing happened. Steve just living in the future. I suppose it's going into winter for you down there too, isn't it? Look, Cindy Coods sharing the live. I think someone else, Papa JJ, someone else shared the live. Hey, Tobias, what's happening? Chippy. Picked me up a John Hyatt ticket today. Beautiful. Is this place I can rest my poor head? Gather my thoughts in sweet silence. Is this place where the feelings are dead? From an overexposure to violence, Apple. These are tears, these are tears from a long time ago. Got these tears from a long time ago. I need to cry 30 years or so. These are tears from a long time ago. Oh darling, you say unto me. This is John Hyatt. Where have you been all my lifetime? Well, I have been swimming 7 sad seas. Old women have tossed me their lifelines. I pulled them into the waters darker in. I'd have won them, but I didn't know. These are tears from a long time ago. Got these tears from a long time ago. I need to cry 30 years or so. These are tears from a long time ago. That's 30 years of tears from John Hyatt. No. Got a blue telescope looking at the world tonight. Through a blue telescope, I wish I might not see what I see. Sheet metal on sheets of ice. Looking through this blue telescope, down a moonstruck road tonight. Yeah, John Hyatt's good. He's such a soulful dude, man. There's a really interesting interview with him where he was talking about songwriting and what a fucking torture songwriting was for him, which is amazing because he's so prolific. Like, he writes just a shit ton of stuff. He's a good one. But I can sing an AI written song. Cedar Hill was a quiet town where the oak trees sway. The whistle of the trains echoes through the day. People greet you with a nod. Nothing ever seems to change. Story still unfolds, each unique and strange. She grew up tough in a town we called home. No matter tone. Longing to be on the inside, longing for love just a little. She found herself as a guest in a nervous hospital. All right, people. Good people. The ramen song was awesome last night. I know. So very cool. You know, it's funny. I was always like, why the guitar? Why the guitar? Well, the answer is the singing dog. But tonight, we get to see some fucking magic. All right. Why guitar? Because there's ramen. What was I doing earlier? Wait, before I was... Wait. Wait. All right. So, I don't know if you saw my TikTok. Kyle, Mr. K was showing the new Suno feature on TikTok today. He got the new Suno feature. I wonder if I got the new Suno feature, because I got the new Udio feature, but I don't know if I got the new Suno feature. Did I get the new Suno feature? If Mr. K got the new Suno feature and I didn't get the new Suno feature, I'm going to be crankier than shit. Where is the rest of Suno? Why can I not show lyrics? Repeat, autoplay. I don't think I got the new Suno feature. Unless somebody knows what a new Suno feature is, go watch his TikTok. I just saw, didn't his TikTok just have the output of it? Oh, I can't go watch his TikTok. I'm doing it live. Uh-oh, Mr. IT, looks like a Suno night. No, I don't have the Suno feature. I don't have it. Do I not? 3.5. Instrumental, custom mode. Enter a title. Is there a record button? Does anybody know where it is? What's the best free AI I can use to generate images? It depends how geeky you want to get. If you just want it to be simple, Ideogram is probably the best free one right now. I don't know how many free images they give you, but it's a decent amount. 10 or so a day. Ideogram.ai. Can you maximize the computer screen, please? Oh, like make the fonts and shit bigger? I can. My problem is I don't know where the new Suno features are. If I've got them, I don't know where they are. I just don't know. I don't know, people. You know, you people are always asking me. Do you just drag and drop something into that box? No, switch camera. Oh, you didn't want to see my big fat face? Yeah, it's comedy. In my mind, I had done all the right things. All right, well, if anybody knows about the new Suno features, I guess we could go to the Discord. But we have, what you call it? There's Suno. Announcements. This is still the announcement about the $1 million giveaway. Wabba-da-ba-bow, wabba-da-ba-bow. The title has been removed to copyright. I got nothing there. All right, I don't know. But check this out. Let's go back over here. We'll go to Udio. And we're going to go, and then look right there. So, we're going to kill that. We're going to go over to QuickTime. I don't know what that was. New audio recording. All right, Suno, explore new styles. It's a roll. It's a roll the dice game. Yeah, is that what the? That's not what the new feature is. The new feature is you can play a song, right? Make random lyrics. No, that's not it. That's not it. It's not it, Cindy Coon. You're wrong. You're wrong, Dr. Brewster. I'm very proud to be a woman. Name that movie. All right. LTX Studio now has Vision. Well, it's got Visions. It's got a new feature called Visions. I have rolled the dice. Well, I have rolled the dice. What's the new feature? So the new feature is you can play a song and then it will continue it. And Udio just added it today. Okay, Dr. J doesn't see anything in Suno either. Okay, so we'll go to Udio and do theirs. So what we do is we got to go record something in QuickTime. So let's see, what are we going to do? I could go... maybe I'll do that. That's actually a Martin Sexton song. You and I be all alone Sunday morning, here at home. Sky's blue and the coffee's strong. Tootsie, winner, winner, chicken dinner. The Udio feature is only available for paid accounts. I paid that Udio because they had something that I wanted, so I paid them their dollars. Okay. Okay, that's what we'll record. All right, here we go. All right. Did we get good? A little sloppy, but whatever. How did I get the new features on ChatGPT 4.0? I didn't. I just got they just added settings in my settings that are in anticipation of the new features. Okay. So that sounds music-ish. It's a little clunky. It's a little clunky, people. But we'll call this test 4 because I did 3 earlier. I have a couple with Champ singing in them, which is kind of funny. Test 4. Okay, so we're going to upload that little chunk of music. I got to confirm that, yes, it's mine. I didn't steal this from anyone. It's just a chord progression, people. A lot of the Martin Sexton songs I know are the exact same chord progression. It's a relatively straightforward chord progression. Okay. Let's see. Let's make this pop rock song about waiting for the new version to drop. All right, we're going to have it write the lyrics. And so I can either add an intro before that, which would be kind of interesting. We'll try that next with a different chunk of music. But we're going to add a section after what I just played. All right, here we go. And so it's now going to incorporate my little thing into something. Even with Vision's LTX Studio is pretty janky, but still cool to play with. Typo, that's all right. Yeah, Alan, Mr. Studio, I didn't see in LTX Studio in their live stream today, they demoed this version of the storyboard where you can move scenes around, and I don't seem to have that. Is that buried somewhere and I missed it, or did they just not launch that yet? But we'll show that too, and you can only put in 12,000 characters, so it's about. They said you can upload a screenplay. Well, you can upload a screenplay if it's not a feature-length screenplay. It's about, I think my Salmon Flying East, which is like 126 pages, is like 87,000 characters. So I can put about a fifth of a screenplay in it. All right, here we go. Here we go, people. Oh, if you don't know where I am, by the way, I'm at Udio. And Udio just added the ability to upload a music file and have it write a song after your little music file. Or be inspired by it or something. I don't fucking know. I'm just playing with this for the first time with you. So, all right, here we go. Sounds like Dave Matthews.
Just wasting time.
Just wasting time.
But I'm stuck here in this climb, 'cause I'm waiting.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm waiting. Still I'm waiting. Yeah, I'm waiting.
Well, you know, it's funny. It retained the clunkiness of my guitar playing. Oh, wait, that was that one.
If I could wait for the drop, if I could wait just a bit more, if I could wait for the drop, I'd be dancing on the floor for sure.
All right, that sucked. What Mr. IT said? The AI Salon where everything turns into a musical. Every live turns into a musical. Well, they dropped a new feature, so not a fan of the chorus. Harmony hackers. Or AI Salon, play music first. Because our new tagline is play first. Okay, let me record something else here. Let me record another thing. Well, what do we have? I recorded some with dogs. Yeah, I don't think that's good. I don't think that's going to work. What are we going to do here? We'll go... let me see. All right, I think we'll do that. We'll just do something really simple. New audio recording. Okay. Save test 5. Test 5. And then let's make it what are we gonna do? I don't fucking know. I should be able to not have to answer that question every fucking time. Let's see. Piano solo symphony and opera singer about the Ruby Moon. Okay. Symphony. Piano solo, comma, symphony, comma, and opera singer about the Ruby Moon. Here we go. All right, people. You should record vocal interludes. You could call it waiting irregularly. Crimson Luna Aria. Aria! The Crimson Nocturne. I like that. Alright. Yeah, we'll do one. I think I'll do one. Actually, why don't I just do it now while that renders? I'll do new. Let's see how bad we can make it and turn it into something musical. We'll do, let's see, we'll do test 6 on this. We'll put something before this one. That'll be interesting. So we'll get rid of that. I'm going to grab test 6, confirm, and then we're going to add an intro to it, and we're going to go romantic classical. Let's see. Electric. We'll go down tempo. Operatic. Minimalism. See if we can get some Philip Glass going with my shitty vocals. All right. Hello, Jay Sillo. Captain Mutt. I still say making weird noises with your mouth is the way to go. It might be the way to go. Let's see what my mediocre guitar playing got us. Got nothing. Oh, there it changed something. Ooh, that's nice. That was weird. Can I review your GPT? It's called Clarify AI. Yeah, we can check that out. Sounds like the beginning of The Office. That actually kind of gets pretty. Huh, interesting.
Endless night so near, whisper soft we hear, stars among the twilight's embrace, shadows in the quiet space, gentle fall we drift we rise. Silent shadows in the moon's soft glow they entwine. Hushed whispers in the
Okay, that was really bad, but we'll keep that there. And we'll do a section after, and we'll do indie pop harmony. Oh, how about harmony pop a cappella group? Thank you very much, whoever that is. Jay Silla, thank you so much. Singing about what was that? A spiral galaxy. To anyone who's just joining, this is not normal. Lunastick seems normal to me. Yeah. So, what it did there musically is not normal. Yeah. The insanity that is this channel. This is completely normal. I don't follow instructions. I don't read the manual. I've been known to get a little saucy. We're trying out a new feature in Udio that I don't know how it works. It's Abby Normal. Name that film. Abby Normal. Name that film. Come on, you Gen Xers. If you don't know that one, we're going to revoke your license. It's irregular. Exactly, Vicky. Shan ka-dang dang ka-dang dang 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 da-dang dang 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 dang. I'm Luther Vandross in the shower. Minus 50 cent. Fitty. Minus 50. We are the Irregulars. You damn right we are. All right. What do we got here? So this is going to start out with me actually singing this time, not my synthesized weird-ass me. And then hopefully it turns into a indie pop a cappella group.
Hold tight into the night sky is no need for spaceships serenading stars. We spiral near and far. Feel the pull of the cosmic swirl. Galaxies embrace you.
Oh yeah, we got to do rock opera. Okay, wait. Hang on. That
Silent
was
shadows.
shh. That was really bad. Okay, we're gonna do rock opera. Epic harmonies. Let's see. That says rockle. Rockle opera. So we'll do 70s rock opera. With epic harmonies. About a spiral galaxy. All right. That's good. So we'll make that one. Let's go listen to this masterpiece again. Stellar Embrace. A Kyle chorus. It's kind of the worst thing we could have hoped for. Oh,
Into the night sky
Night.
is no need for spaceships serenading stars. We spiral near and far.
Drop.
Of the cosmic swirl, galaxies embrace you. Gravity won't hold us back, my dear.
Imagine if I took this seriously or had talent.
In the moon's we drift where stars collide. In spiral arms we glide.
Are you trying to break it? No, but I think I am.
Galaxies, great flow, twinkling lights, they guide our way.
This sounds like I just got drunk. This sounds like I just got drunk and forgot to turn the TikTok off. Oh, I think I was playing the wrong one. That's why. Right?
Galactic cosmic dances in.
No.
Shut
up. Oh, here we go. Okay, here we go. All right, this one's worth at least hearing the transition. Is it always music now? I've missed a few lives. No, it's not.
In the spiral of dreams, where stars collide, galactic rivers flow. In cosmic stride, harmonies chorus, echoes far and wide.
Echoes far and wide.
In this galaxy, where secrets hide.
Right, it's Tiny Tim.
Spiral through the night, where the light won't cease. Epic tales unfold in celestial peace.
Cindy Coon, I'm howling. I'm at a cult church service with puppets. This is so bad. All right, let's do one more. No, this is not all music all the time. But there's been a feature war between Suno and Udio for the past 2 weeks. So I just keep trying out the new features. And this is the one where you upload some music. Oh, you know what we could do? I know what we can do. Let me go to mymind.com. Is it .com? What was I looking up? Stable diffusion. Stable diffusion. Okay, so Stable Diffusion, if you didn't know, launched Stable Audio today. So there's another. So this is a 45. This is pretty damn funny tonight. Funny's a word for it. Lord Digital Gods. Why can I not go? Oh, here we go. X post by Stability AI. Here we go. All right. So if we go to Stability AI, so they launched. This is so bad. Okay, let's do one more. Shannon 2028. Shannon and Sky 2028. It couldn't possibly be worse. Register now. So, key takeaways. Stable Audio is an open source text to audio model for generating up to 47-second samples, seconds of samples and sound effects. Users can create drum beats, instrument riffs, ambient sounds, Foley, and production elements. The model also includes variations for style transfer of audio samples. Interesting. So here's warm arpeggios, analog synth. Can I highlight that? No, I can't. I can't breathe. We've entered the puppet ministry evolution of the learning lab. So many labs stressing me out. Oh, tabs stressing me out. Oh, my tabs? I'm a tab hoarder. You know I'm a tab hoarder. Cindy, you want to know what? I actually did some tab cleansing before I came online because my tabs were so small I couldn't see the icons anymore. It was pretty bad. All right, Blackbird song Summer, Dusk in the Forest. I want a shirt that says Unstable Diffusion. Very nice. All right, cool. So, okay, so there's that. And then if I go back to this thing, how do I close this? Click outside of it? Yeah. Somebody made a hugging face thing where you can actually go play with this. Okay, so our prompt is going to be warm piano solo over building strings and woodwinds. All right, we'll do 20 seconds of it. Submit. Okay, and then this is going to make some stuff. 17 states have adopted AI into their education. Really? Is Pennsylvania one of them? Because Mr. K can't even fucking talk about it in his classroom. I wonder if it's going to let me download this thing. That's not good. I'm just going to say warm piano solo builds slowly. Generate. Da-da-da. When is AI going to walk my dog for me? I need this more than AGI. Probably not that long. Maybe 2 years. 2 years you'll be able to finance a robot that will probably do mostly okay in most situations. But yeah, I don't know, man. But it's a good point. Everyone's talking about ASI and AGI and knowledge workers. It's like, could you just do the shitty work? We're still in music mode. Did this go? That's garbage. Let's see. Arpeggio piano Solo slowly builds. All right, let's see how that goes. That was my cat walking on the piano keys. Yeah, I know. This is pretty bad. I assume for sound effects this is probably fine. It clearly wasn't trained on good music stuff. It was close. Let's grab this one. All right, it's weird enough. Confirm. I did not steal this. I generated it. Okay, so we're going to say minimalism orchestra builds to a mad crescendo. How do you spell crescendo? I wonder if it knows what a mad crescendo is. We'll do instrumental and we'll go. Go, Chimpy. Go. Time for the cheese. AGI dog walking service. On it. Crescendo. Oh, that's right. SC. I knew it was one of those. I knew it wasn't SH. That's why I wrote SH. The number in the live is irregular. The number still in the live is irregular. Absolutely. Surprisingly, there are more people in the live tonight than usual. I know. It's funny. Sounds like a ringtone. Okay, so we'll get on to some other stuff here. If you're new here, just be patient or not. This is how it rolls. Sometimes, so I was once called the Forrest Gump of the internet by a guy named Clay Shirky, and at an early thing, because we were really successful early on in the early days of the internet, and he's like, it doesn't make any sense that you're successful at this. You just kind of stumble your way into things. I would not disagree with that. So this channel is kind of like a box of chocolates. Yeah, learning labs like a box of chocolates. Never know what you're gonna get. Yeah. Time for Wapner. Yeah. Did it just give up? Might have just given up. I might have broken it. I think I broke it. I broke it. It's like a Jacob Collier chord. Any note can work in any song in any moment. I totally broke it. There's something about that pause between those two sections. Oh, here we go. There you go. There's Philip Glass. Sounds like songs from Liquid Days. All right. I think think we've had enough of that fucking nonsense. All right, what do you want to talk about tonight? It's getting worse. Oh, yeah, that was bad. All right. I obviously don't know how to use that feature. That was pretty nasty. I can go show you the LTX stuff if you want. So LTX now, you can create a story. That's how you used to do it. You write a little prompt. You can also start from scratch, which will just give you a blank canvas, and you can just add your own scenes and add your own shots. And then visualize your concept. You can just input your idea, and you literally paste a script into here. So if I go, let me see, if I go to my hard drive and type salmon, did I have that up here? Yes. Let's see. Vietnam 1971 morning. Yeah, here we go. Fishing boat. Okay, interior nightclub, Vietnam 1971. So we'll go there. We'll go down to burning helicopter. This is the moment where Sam and Jack's life changed. Like, what the fuck is he talking about? It's a screenplay I wrote. Okay. Why do I have 3 cut twos in there? I'll get rid of 2 of those. Okay, so there's my little script. And so now it's going to read the script. It's going to assign characters. Why are they wearing like World War I? Let's see. Hang on. Young American soldier in Vietnam wearing combat uniform. Okay, thanks, Brandon. I will get to that. Accurately translate clients' ideas into actionable technical plans. That's pretty funny. All right, we'll take a look at that. Wearing a combat uniform. It's not even close. Come on. Jack Smith, 22. Something's weird here. All right, whatever. So let's change it to comic book. I don't know why it puts them in dress uniforms. It's not what it says. Nobody's listening to me. Whatever. Okay. Fatigues, yeah, maybe. I was gonna put fatigues, but combat uniform. It should not be a fancy, crisply, folded hat. Come on. Oh, come on. All right, I had to do the puzzle piece. Okay, so what it did, after it failed to do those characters right, it breaks down. It's got the synopsis, and then it's got different scenes. So it's got nightclub encounter, helicopter incident, intimate encounter. And so, failed to generate background music. It did that earlier. So this is just sort of what LTX has done historically. Dim indoor lighting at a Vietnamese nightclub. But anyway, what's cool about this is previously you couldn't do this. You couldn't upload a script and have it. Yeah, it doesn't understand the Vietnam War. Maybe the year is wrong. Oh man. All right, so that's LTX. So it's still jankier than shit, but you can now upload scripts, and you can also start from scratch. So I don't know if you saw that, Cindy Kuhn, but they launched all this shit today. And we got a bunch of people in here LTX things. So if you've got scripts, or if you want to work on scripts outside of LTX, maybe this is a more accurate way to get them in there. Now, it's one of the things they demoed today was like a whole bunch, like 20 or 30 scenes that they were moving them around and things like that. I don't see that interface, so I don't think this is fully launched from what they previewed today. So I didn't pay all that much attention. All right, let's get started. We're an hour in. All right, so what do we want to do? Anybody got any questions about generative AI? Tomorrow, it's possible, not probable, possible, that we get some features for ChatGPT. And then I heard there was potentially some other different company announcement coming tomorrow. Mod Channel. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. Thank you, Brandon. Brandon keeping me honest. All right. So, from J. Sillo, Clarify AI translates client. Okay. How do I describe my project requirements? Can you clarify this project detail? Generate a technical spec for my idea. Identify inconsistencies in my project plan. Let's do a technical spec for my idea. Project overview. Okay, so one thing I would recommend, Jay Sillo, on this thing is this is one of the weird ass subtleties about GPTs. Let me do a new chat. So when you say generate a technical spec from my idea, what you're saying to ChatGPT is you want it to create a technical spec. And what you actually have to do is put a prompt in there, because if I'm a client pushing that button, I'm expecting it to ask me, okay, what's your idea? So what I would do is I would put in prompts that say, follow these rules. If someone says, how do I describe my project? Like, do it from the point of view of someone using it, not the point of view of you telling ChatGPT what to do. Because if I just push these buttons, it's telling ChatGPT to do that thing. So if I come in here and say, I have an idea for a project, hopefully what it'll do is say, what's your idea, you dum-dum? Great, I'd love to hear about it. Please provide as many details as possible, right? Flip camera, please. Yeah, oh, sorry. So let me go back and show that again. Because I didn't have the screen on. Listen, I'm not the brightest bulb on the tree. You know what I mean? Okay, so the way you've got these conversation starter questions written, you're telling the GPT to do that thing. But if I'm reading it as an account person, I'm expecting it to ask me, okay, so what's your idea? You see what I'm saying? Okay, he sees what I'm saying. So you can I think these questions are actually written well, but you need to put a set of rules in the prompts that says, and you just put them in quote marks. You literally copy and paste the exact question and say, if a user asks this, then respond, with a question asking them about their idea. Or if they say, if they click the button, identify inconsistencies in my project plan, respond with paste or upload your project plan, right? Something like that. So that'll help. But if I say, I have a brilliant idea for software. Fantastic. I'd love to help. Here are a few questions to guide you. Okay, so here's another thing that I would do. This is one of my pet peeves of ChatGPT is it does this, is it'll vomit out all the questions. So I think you could do one of two things here. I think you could put in prompting that says, if someone says they've got an idea, or, if a user talks about their idea generally, give them one of two options. Do you want me to give you a big long list of questions that I want you to go answer and then come back and tell me? Or do you want to do it as an interactive back and forth? Because what would be cool is if this GPT essentially went into interview mode, right? Where it became like a discovery session. That would be kind of cool. So, because as an ADD guy, when it vomits out all those questions, what happens in my brain is, oh God, I don't want to answer all that shit. That's exhausting. But if it just said, okay, what's your basic idea? Who's it for, right? If you've got all the basic you have all the questions in here, just put in some logic in there that says, either do it as an interview or give the user a chance. Let's see. Let me see. Can you just ask me one question at a time? Of course. What problem does your software aim to solve? Being able to call customer service and sit on hold for me for 45 minutes and not get hung up on. Great, that sounds like a useful idea. Let's move to the next question. Who's your target audience? Any human being. Any human being that hates machines that make them wait. Because people are trying to save money in their big-ass corporations. That's what I'm struggling with. Wait, what are you struggling with? I'm going to update it, but I'll wait. Oh, okay, cool. I was going to update it, but I'll wait. Okay, cool. How would you rate the GPT so far? Oh, well, I'll give you a fucking 5 because you're in here asking about it, trying to make it better. So fuck them with their stupid nonsense. Okay, got it. Your target audience is essentially anyone frustrated with long hold times and automated systems when dealing with large corporations. Next question. What are the key features? Yeah, I like this as an interactive tool, so I would just prompt it to do that. If you've just joined, you're looking at custom GPT created by Jay Sillo called Clarify AI. So this is basically a GPT to help clients be less shitty. What are the key features and functionalities that you envision for your software? I can record a 15-second clip of my voice, and then it will sound like me on the phone, and it knows enough of my information to answer the security questions while I wait and play video games. Da-da-dee-dee-dee. It sounds very innovative. Let's break it down. Next question. Are there any unique aspects or additional features? Yes, it should be able to call me back or text me as soon as a real human being gets on the line. Period. Period. A bonus feature would be a shock collar interface. Excellent. Those features definitely add to the uniqueness of your software. Do you have any preferences or requirements for technology stack? No, that's what I want you for. Next question. How do you envision user interface and user experience? Do you have any specific user preferences or inspirations? I have 2 requirements, period. 1, it shouldn't suck, period. 2, it should work, period. I'm the worst. I'm the worst with our dev teams. How do you plan to monetize your software? By charging $1 billion. By charging $1 billion, period. It may seem like a lot, but I only need 1 customer. That's a unique approach. Actually, so there might be something interesting if you could put an interesting piece of logic in there that says if anyone says something that's really out of bounds, where it doesn't seem normal, that they should you could ask more questions about that specific thing. What's your desired timeline for development? 6 months and $300,000. All right, hold helper. Create software, key features, target audience, unique selling points, technical requirements. No specific preferences. Okay, yep. Prioritize user-friendly design, ensure that the software works reliably. Fine. Monetization strategy. Charge a premium with an ambitious goal of securing a single high-value customer. Timeline, budget, next steps. Yeah, pretty slick. Yeah, the only thing I would do is just, with the problem with GPTs right now is that they don't have a way for you to start them. Like when you log into it, you can't have it do something, right? Ideally, what this thing does is, hey, welcome, and start telling me your idea, and it kicks off the conversation. Another way you could do this, Jay Silo, is instead of having 4 starter questions, just have 1, and that 1 starter question says click here to start or start here. And then in your prompting questions, you say when someone says start here, then you start the process, the interview process. Charge a premium. Give me a chart to start. Yeah, there you go. Or give me a chart to start. Yeah, something like that. That could be let me try something here. I don't know if do you have I think this will work. So if I do new chat, I'm going to upload Whiteboard. Help me spec this out. So I just uploaded a whiteboard that's got a bunch of target audience, features, and a bunch of screen drawings. To create a comprehensive spec doc for the airport food ordering UI, so it recognized it. The project is a UI for ordering airport food services, business travelers, and families. I've done this enough that's right. Benefits, main steps, payment, additional features, UI wireframes, non-functional requirements. Oh, this is good. Oh, it's still going. Development plan. I'm going to say That's what it's meant for. Oh, cool. Awesome. Great. Yeah, this is perfect. Yeah, see, you should find a way. Like, maybe that starter thing is just. Hang on. Maybe that starter thing is, upload, wireframes, upload an image of a whiteboard session or documents, or when you click get started, it says, here's how to use this thing, and it drops you some instructions. That would be good. Forever Hooked bugging out early, long day today, and another tomorrow. All right, thank you, Forever Hooked. Thanks for hanging out. Now ask for the tech specs. Okay. Can I now have the tech specs? Oh, I said text specs. I meant technical specs. Menu management, get menu, post menu, put menu ID, delete menu ID. Slick. Yeah, this is good. Create a UI design mood board for the ordering screen. See if it does UI. We've been suggesting a user spotlight night forever. People love that. It's an ego thing. Yeah, it's cool. This is cool. I like it. Do you have image generation turned on? You might want to turn image generation on this thing. Although it depends on the audience. If you're just looking for... But like clients might want to see, well, what's that going to look like? Like this has got a bunch of Roboto shit and... Oh, it looks like it's trying to... Looks like it's trying to display images, but they aren't there. Huh, weird. Can you make... Oops. Can you make that a drawing, please? If anyone's looking for a developer, I'm unemployed, send me a DM. Nice. Awesome. And you'll get a good tech spec out of him at a minimum. Join the Jay Sillo. If you haven't joined the AI Salon, oh yeah, Brandon, good call. Not on Discord so much anymore. Exactly. All right, that's pretty good. There's the design mood board. Nice. Pretty slick. And by the way, if you haven't played with ChatGPT in this way, where you just sort of dig and ask it for this and that and the other and UI elements, and now watch, we can say, we can go, write me the starter code for the front end, the back end, and the database. I'm in the Discord orbit jumper. Great. Join the AI Salon website. It's Mighty Networks, and use your real name over there. Get to know some people in there. It can help with the work stuff. And also just sort of, partner up with people, show up to meetings, do projects. All of that stuff will help. ChatGPT just blows me away. It really does, people. It really does. It's just crazy. It's Coco. It's Coco. Do we have any new features? Connected apps. Let's go to speech. Got nothing new. Do we have Sky back yet? No. All right. All right. Very cool. Congrats, J-Silla. That's pretty nice. I like it. I think just tighten up the opening, the initial experience. And anything you can do to give people some instructions. So I think just a single thing that says start here and it explains what this thing does and what its intent is. It's called Clarify AI with no space by Jesus Carrillo or Carrillo, depending on how many generations, right? You've been here. I'm not a dev, but ChatGPT thinks I am. What's the name to look for on this Salon.ai? For Jesus, I don't know. I don't know if he's on the Salon.ai. Oh, if you go to the Salon.ai, that's a link tree. Click on the first link that says the AI Salon community. That's where you want to join. And that'll take you to aisalon.mn.co. But that's a weird thing, so the salon.ai is just easier to say and remember. Best tool to create TikTok AI videos. There's a ton of them out there. And it depends if you want to create them from scratch or if you want to chop down longer videos. For something like that, Sammy's Gift Shop, I would go to futurepedia.io, which is a big, massive list of tools. And then I would just look up TikTok video right there and see what tools come up and just start experimenting. Because when you start getting into really tactical executions like that down at the channel level, now you're talking about really specific tools. So there's probably dozens out there. And out of those dozens, there are probably at least 2 that don't suck. Most of them suck right now, even though they're remarkable. Like everything's built on this janky ass, generative AI infrastructure. And so almost all the tools are very slick on the surface, but break down pretty quickly when you actually try to use them. SourceCamp, can you hire all of us? I'm in the Discord. The problem in the Discord is no one else is in the Discord, Jesus. So I would hop over to the web thing. I mean, you can post stuff in the Discord. It's just a lot of people aren't there. Share your GPTs. There's a whole share your GPT section in the web community. So let me go show you. So if you go to there, if you go to the salon.ai, that's going to take you to here. So this is our Mighty Network server. So AI Salon, and it should dump you into welcome to the AI Salon. And we talk about what we're up to. Our motto is play first. We're a talented group of misfits, ne'er-do-wells, and those brave enough to face the terrifying uncertainty and exciting inevitability of generative AI head-on. We gather to support and inspire one another to step into the unknown together. On this journey, we play first, mindfully create, and generously lead to rediscover ourselves and reinvent the work we do. If we succeed on our journey, we just may bend the arc of humanity ever so slightly toward the light. And then play first, mindfully create, and generously lead. And then we talk about what that means. And then we have our values: curiosity, playfulness, empathy, bravery, and generosity. All right? So go check that out. And then in here, there's in the community section, first thing you should do, Jesus, and any of you who are looking, if that sounds interesting to you, go to in the community section to introduce yourself. Say hi to people. Say what you're about. Say what's going on. Say where you are on the AI journey. if you're brand new to this stuff, the Play First and AI Tools section, this is a list that I maintain personally. So again, we talk about those three things of play first, mindfully create, and generously lead. And then this is a big ass list of tools. And it explains, which ones do what and all sorts of stuff like that. And then there's a water cooler area if you just want to shoot the shit. There's a news section, shameless self-promotions, if you have stuff you want to show off. But there's a whole show and tell area for images, music, video and animation, and GPTs and apps. And then there's guilds, and these are all little sub-communities headed up by different leaders within the community. All right, so go check that out. And we, on this channel, we have our own club down here at the bottom called Community Club. So if you go to AI Irregulars, that's us. And if you get bored in here, which happens a lot, it's just not good. Like, I'm better than Ambien, putting people to sleep. So if that happens, you can go start messing around with AI, and you can share stuff in the Irregulars and do like funny showdown at the Cake Corral, music only salon. Who did that? Mr. IT. He's so bitter. I love it. The AI Learning Lab puppet show. Perplexity showing in Google AI overviews, featured snippets already. Wow, that's crazy. New background conversation in mobile. Yep. All right. So go show some shit off over there. All right. So that's the AI Salon. It's super cool. You should join it. You should join it, people. Listen, people. Hi, boss. Hello, 113. Suno is down. Ooh, what does that mean? Is it really down? Create. Seems like it's working for me. Oh, boy. Yeah. Did it make songs? Suno seems to be working. Suno's okay. What site is that? That site I was just on was Suno. The one before that was ChatGPT. What's Suno again, briefly? Okay, Suno and Udio. So Suno.com and Udio.com, like studio, but without the ST, are two different music generation services. Suno, so the cool thing about Suno is you can make a 4-minute song with a single prompt. So what you can do is run over to ChatGPT, get into a little conversation about writing a song, come up with a concept or 10, have it write some lyrics, fix the lyrics up so you're happy with them, and then copy and paste them into Suno and hit make song of whatever style you want. Also have ChatGPT tell you that, and it'll just make a 4 of Joker's out. Girl, you said sundown. Oh, and it's Suno down. Oh. Oh, that's pretty funny. Wait. So Silver Fox didn't say Suno down. She said sundown. I think that was in her image. Oh, Suno down. I get it. I get it. Oh, like showdown. I see. I'm slow. Listen.
You can make money with ChatGPT.
You know, honest to God, I'll tell you what. This is something funny about AI. Okay. So we have this new tagline for the Salon, play first, right? And part of the reason for that is that it's very easy to get overwhelmed with these tools. The other thing about these tools, if you take them too seriously right now, they can be maddeningly frustrating. So if you go into using AI tools with expectations of like, these things are going to work awesome, it's going to be a shit show. If you go into them thinking like, it's kind of like a toy. It's kind of like having a Tamagotchi in the 90s. If you leave it in your school desk, it doesn't really matter. I mean, some people it did, but for the most part, not. And that's... Like, some nights I come in here and I feel like I can do no wrong. Everything I touch, I'm like, yeah, it's good, that's good. I got this down. And then there's nights like tonight where everything I try sounds like a steaming pile of shit. Or looks like a steaming pile of shit. Or is a steaming pile of shit. There's Champy right over there. AI, if used correctly, will save us climate change, politics, and much more. Yeah, I agree. Studio. Or audio without the A. Oh yeah, it's probably that's probably right. William Brown just joined. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The site with the resources is the AI Salon. So if you go to go to thesalon.ai, right there. It's going to take you to a link tree. The top link on the link tree says AI Salon Community. Click on that. That's the site with the resources. So read about what the salon's about in the welcome section. Introduce yourself in the community section, and then go to play first and AI tools. And that's the big long list. What did your Tamagotchi do today? It almost started a company, but forgot how to feed it. Exactly. I was on my way to the nervous hospital. Oh my God, that's really funny. I'm blowing friends' minds. Try playing your track. Where's your track? Over in... Is this it?
Flying strong, leading the crowd, couldn't be wrong. A symbol of hope, a beacon so bright, the shadows lurked, hidden from sight.
Nice.
Took me down, ran me through, dragged my name in the dirt, it's true. Twisted word.
What was I? Was there another song in here that I missed? I don't think so. No. Oh, I noticed something cool. You want to see something cool? Useful, but you can tell that OpenAI has hired some UX people. So for example, on this thing, they haven't migrated this over to the custom GPTs, but notice how like these are sort of nicely laid out, and they have a different colored icons. Those might even be categorized for some reason, or in some way. But okay, so in ChatGPT, you have these three modes, right? You've got GPT-4 Omni, you've got GPT-4 previous, and then you have 3.5. So notice they each have their own little icon. So I can say, write me the lyrics of a song about Long Island Sound in the calm before the storm. All right. So it's going to write us those lyrics. I'm going to go copy this. And then I'm going to switch to a different model. GPT-4, same prompt. Yeah, see, I like GPT-4's lyrics writing better than GPT-4 Omnis. The feedback on GPT-4 Omni still seems very, very split to me. It's like some people fucking hate it and some people fucking love it. So now I'm going to go to 3.5. We're going to use the same prompt there. That'll be faster because it's 3.5. Zip. But now look what they did. Down below the prompt, they've got the little icon, and if you roll over it, it shows the model, and then you can even change the model. Does it rewrite that prompt? Oh, it does. Fascinating. Huh. Pretty slick. I just want to say that you're the man, and this world is blessed for having you helping. Oh, thank you so much. That's very, very sweet. I appreciate that. I do my best. I think it's important for all of us to be in this conversation on a regular basis. I made a Suno song about my cat that just passed away, and it's so generally moving it makes people cry. So here's the thing. Thank you for sharing that, and I'm sorry about you losing your cat. Losing pets is just fucking awful. Like, pets are just the most amazing thing, and then, unfortunately, they are in a different time scale than we are, and it just sucks. I feel like we're in a very strange, surreal time right now. Well, for many, many reasons. We're in a strange, surreal time, but when it comes to the phase that we're in of this transition into a future with AI, where AI is this ubiquitous force in our lives, right now there's all this nonsense about, did you make that with AI? Is that AI music? Is that AI art? If you create with intentionality, whether you use an AI tool, a guitar, or just hum a song, or just write the lyrics out by hand, or have ChatGPT write them out and then you tweak them, if you're writing it from an intentional place, you can make remarkably good work very, very fast. It's one of the joys of AI, is that you can take ideas and express them very quickly. And in fact, you can express them so quickly, you can do 10 ideas where you wouldn't have even been able to come up with one fully expressed idea, and now you have 10 to choose from, and you can mix and match. And so, yeah, it doesn't surprise me that you created a song, about your cat and your experience with your cat, or the cat and what the cat was all about. That's very moving. It doesn't surprise me at all. And it's funny, the Weird Mary song that we made here on the live that I play on the guitar now, that chord progression, those two chords played in that, Champy knows. echoes through the day. People greet you with a nod, nothing ever seems to change. Stories still unfold, each unique and strange. That's not an AI song. That's a song that was written with AI. If you do good work, it's good work. It doesn't fucking matter. And frankly, it's no one's fucking business what tool you used. Thank you, Troy. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for those gifts. They mean a lot. Seriously. Do we ask a photographer if they used Photoshop or Lightroom? Do we ask an illustrator what brand of pastels they use? Because if they used pastels from Walmart, we won't consider it art? Maybe. Joey! But it's the equivalent of that, in my opinion. But we're in this weird, surreal moment in history where it matters a lot. It's if you're old enough to know, you know, cameras used to have this stuff called film inside them. And there was this company, gather around the fire, kids. There was this company called Kodak. They were in upstate New York, and everybody loved them. And they made this thing called film. And on the film, we would capture ghosts of humans and trees. And we would put it in chemicals. And the silver halide would come to life. And when the digital camera came out, what did the photographers say? Is that digital photography? That's not real photography. And what about when the film camera came out? And the painters, what did Paul Delarouche in 1857, upon seeing the daguerreotype, the very first camera, he saw a print from a daguerreotype. He said, "From today, painting is dead." Painting's not dead, but there's a new tool. Photography's not dead. Music's not dead. That Weird Mary song is a good song, independent of how it was created. That's my 2 fucking cents. I don't think we need to label this shit. AI detectors. Did you use AI? Now, there's a whole different issue of authenticity. Is something created fraudulent? Like it's not so much the tool, it's how the tool is used. And I think we're probably in the next 2 years we are all gonna confront what it means to not know if something is from someone or not, or if it's just propaganda, or if it's just fake, or if it's really from someone or not. And not just written stuff, like all sorts of stuff. So I think we're gonna be forced into some sort of tokenization. Or no, we won't be forced into it. I think it will become very, very clear to people that we need to do something about authenticity and attribution and trust. Wild. All right. I have to thank you all, the AI pilot and work, and I know much more than all 50 people. Oh, you did an AI pilot and work. You know more than all 50 people there. That's why they keep coming back here. Wait, Kyle and Turtles. I have to thank you all in AI pilot at work, and I know more than all 50 people in it. Awesome. Awesome. That's the other thing about play. There's an insidious thing about this channel, and the fact that I do this is kind of this absurdist, idiot kind of character. I personally think it's easier to learn when you're having fun, when you're just engaged. If you're neurotypical, I would imagine that this channel is kind of frustrating because it doesn't really follow an agenda. It doesn't follow an agenda at all. And every time I try to follow an agenda, I just break it. It's just the way my brain works. I just can't. I have no interest in it. But even if I'm talking about shit you've heard before, your brain's processing it subconsciously, or if I'm talking and you're working on something else or you're doing AI, you're in the AI conversation. As I was talking with Jesus about his GPT, if you've built a GPT, you're probably thinking like, oh shit, do I have to go do that with my GPT? And maybe I should do this with the prompt and that with the prompt. All of that critical thinking that you're doing while we're just dicking around here is anchoring, is sort of deepening your learning and making it more organic. But will these AI generated art, songs, etc. be able to be copywritten? I don't know. And here's the thing, Firefly, and this is something that I have zero good answer for. If we're moving into the whole purpose of copyright was to protect the rights of the creators, particularly when reproducing the work was really difficult or really expensive. And it's gone from, turn of the century, everything was handcrafted, to the 50s it was kind of mass produced, to the 90s where it was super mass produced, and then it went digital, and then the internet came along, and then it got easy to replicate, or to replicate stuff. And then that's when all the copyright holders came up with all these copyright protection schemes and all of these copyright technologies that fucked everything up and didn't work, and it was just a mess. And now everything's on Spotify and all the rights are all fucked up. And there's so many channels and there's so much content out there that nobody's making any money anymore. We ain't seen nothing yet. If you truly democratize the creation down to the individual, where your 7-year-old could create as compelling a song as Eminem, and maybe more so, because he's going to make something about a peanut butter and jelly sandwich that's going to be a fucking banger that Eminem wouldn't have thought of, because he's an old man now. And if at any moment I can just turn on some version of Spotify that understands how I'm feeling emotionally, because it's been working with me all day, it knows all of what's going on, and it just dynamically makes songs for me that improve my mood. A lot of those songs I listen to, I might only listen to one time. And they might only be played one time in the history of the world. Like, what's the value of copyright in that future? If you sort of carry this out 5 years and everything is hyper personalized and instant, and I don't know the answer to it. Like, that's the fucked up thing. Or ramen. Yeah, the ramen song. The ramen song was a banger that we did last night or the night before. Now, if I do a really popular song and it gets really popular and it gets millions of streams or millions of views or millions of listens, it would be nice to be compensated for that. But we just played with the Udio technology where I can take the beginning of a song and it will compose the rest of it. Like, what is the value of copyright for this tool? And I'm asking these questions like I have an answer. I don't. Day 1 streak. I got 4 credits. Woohoo! All right, I'm on DecoHere, by the way. All right, so if I go to this thing, this is DecoHere. I go to my saved things. I click on that button. I have now just opened up what DecoHere calls a station. And what a station is like a radio station. Rather than playing music, it plays art. And it's generating an original piece every second over and over and over. And any one of these pieces, I can click on it and go, ooh, I love that. And I can save it. And I can upscale it. Let's add some creativity to that. I can even turn this into a movie. Let's add a bunch of movement to this and see what we get out of it. Bang. And then I can go back here. And then I can even go into this thing and let's see, how do I do that? Oh, I can copy where the hell did that go? Did I lose that? I guess I did. That was weird. App. All right, so here we are here. I can copy this URL and I could post this. In fact, I will. I'm going to post this in the AI Irregulars, the AI Salon Irregulars channel. So here we are in the Irregulars channel in Cool Things, Share Cool Things. I'm going to share that station. So if you go into AI Irregulars channel right now and you click on that channel, all of us, will be looking at exactly the same art. Any one of us can take any one of these pieces and turn it into its own station. So if I love that piece, I'm like, oh yeah, that speaks to me. That looks like New York City in the late 80s. I want to turn this into a station. It's going to, in a second here, create a brand new station that's based on that image. And any one of these, I can go, ooh, I love this. Let me save that to my library. So my question then becomes, like, might you want to protect some of this? You might. But is there value in protecting it if what you're competing with is infinite, unprompted image generation? I don't know. Look at this thing. That's fucking gorgeous. So I don't have an answer on this one. This is just something that I grapple with. Like, is Disney ever going to let go of chasing down copyright and copyright infringers? Absolutely not. Are certain copyrights worth millions and millions of dollars? Absolutely. Do I think that there's value in your likeness and your voice? Absolutely. And I think that's going to need to be protected. I just don't know that copyright as it was initially intended and as it currently works, like, it doesn't feel like it makes sense in this world we're moving into. You know? Which is weird. It's weird. Love this. Let's go to my library. So, is this my upscale? I think it is. No, that's my upscale. Oh, compare. Yeah, that's pretty slick. So we'll download that. And then we made a movie of this thing too. Oh, that's so cool. That is so cool. Only listen to a song once, We may have to revoke your ADHD card. That's a great point. Well, it's funny. So long, Serenade. Like Weird Mary. I've had Weird Mary in my head now since we made it. I can't get it out. And then I've got 3 or 4 songs from my musical that I can't get out of my head. There's one other song that we made in this channel that I can't get out of my head. So I've got a bunch of AI songs stuck in my head. Totally. What are you making this in? This is in DecoHere. app.decohere.com. And they've got this new thing called Stations. There's how you spell DecoHere, by the way. Up there. And stations are like a radio station plays songs over and over. DecoHere stations generate images, an image a second for infinity or until it times out. I think it times out after a while. But every one of these images is an original image, which is mind-blowing to me. And if I see something I like that's pretty groovy, I can just turn that into a station. Same, I listen to the AI Learning Lab music more than any other music. Well, you know what's funny, Source Camp? I'll tell you why. You know, we've talked about this before. I am a deep believer that being in community is going to be the way that we all work in the future. We're not going to necessarily work in companies. I think companies are going to shift. I think the nature of work is going to shift. And I think who we start working with is people that we know and people that we trust and people that we're in community with. And one of the things about this community, the irregulars, the people that show up here night after night after night, I think one of the reasons you dig that music is you actually helped create it, right? Like that's the thing. Like Weird Mary is this, there's certain lines in there that I remember when someone just, sort of blurted out, here's the perfect, line for that rhyme or whatever it was. And so we all had a hand in that thing. And so it was this co-creation. And so it's not just a song, right? It's this some other thing. I mean, even Mr. IT going, oh no, not Suno again. For one thing, it makes me want to go to Suno more because I'm a rebel. But it also it just, there's sort of lore that's created around it, and there's there's a community of trust being created. And so I think all of the creations that come out of this are elevated for us, right? Other people might look at it and go, yeah, that's cool. I mean, I think Weird Mary rises a little bit above that. When people hear it, they're like, hey, that's a really good song. Is that AI? Kyle, when we create anything with AI, is our personal data linked to the art, song, or picture? I don't think so. I don't think in the metadata of any of these it's tied to that it was generated in my account. In Midjourney file names do have your username in them. So there's probably metadata in them. Here's where I think the compensation happens. If you think I'm a sort of communistic, just give everything away to everyone person. No, I love capitalism. I love entrepreneurship and all that stuff. I think that artists with copyright currently are being compensated on the wrong side of the equation for where we're headed. And here's what I mean by that. Right now, artists are compensated on usage after it's produced. And that's why, there's all these battles with streaming services and things like that, because all the streaming services are like, well, we can stream this shit really cheaply, so we're not going to pay you very much. And if we get powerful and we give you a bunch of distribution, you're just going to have to take our shitty terms. That's going to get worse and worse and worse and worse as the market floods with high quality content. Even well-known artists are going to get drowned out by songs like Weird Mary, where, however many people, 60, 70 people in this community listen to Weird Mary instead of listening to some Taylor Swift track. That's going to start hurting them, right? I think where this has to go is that you compensate the artist on the generation side, so that each of us could put together our own custom models. Like, I could take all my photography and create a Kyle Shannon photography model, and I could take my writing and make a Kyle Shannon writing model. And then people could say, oh, I really like the way Kyle writes, and I want to write something based on his tone, and I want to make images that look like his photography, and I want to use those official models. And when they generate content based on my model, I get compensated. And then how they use it, I don't give a shit. Because it's just like, there's any image that's created. I did a thing last night. Check this out. I was on the Twitter. And I found a picture that I liked. That one's interesting. We'll do SREF. So there's all these people doing these SREF things, style refs for Midjourney, right? And so there's just a lot of this in my feed. I follow a lot of artists, so I see a lot of this shit. Oh, these are kind of cool. All right. Oh, there's a kitty. Let's do the cat. All right. So I'm gonna copy this image. I'm gonna now go to ChatGPT. Flip back over to the Omni model. Say new chat. I'm gonna paste this in and say, describe this in as much detail as possible. This is called round tripping what I'm doing. So I'm starting with an image. That's what Web 3.0 was supposed to be, us owning our own data. Yep. Oh, nice microphone. Thank you, Vegas Moxie. All right. So, here's a description of that piece of art. Let me pop over to Ideogram. I don't know if I can put this whole prompt in here, but let's try. Yep, I can. I'm gonna go 16 by 9. All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna leave magic prompt on because it's gonna rewrite that prompt. That's good. And so we're just gonna generate those images. So looking forward to jumping in and meeting everyone. Yeah, it's a really cool community. The AI Salon's really great. Yeah, just show up, introduce yourself to people. Ping the leaders of, if there's a salon that you think's interesting, ping the leaders of that. So let me grab, I kind of like this geometric one. So let me grab this, do save image as cat. And then let me go over to Midjourney. And I'm going to upload. Is that the file? No. Can I see a WebP picture? Yeah. All right. So what's that? Is that style ref? Yeah. So the little middle icon here is a style reference. And so now I'm going to go image of a golden retriever near a pond at sunset. And so it's going to use this as the style. And let's make it, we'll make it a landscape image. Also, like that. We'll bang up the stylization. We'll bang up the weirdness. Now we'll go here. And so now this is going off and doing this. So any image that's created, anyone is going to be able to very, very quickly not only replicate that image, but could end up creating a whole world of images inspired by that. Which in a weird way, if you think of AI not as the robot stealing our shit, but these things are collective intelligence, not artificial intelligence, but they're the amalgamation of as much of, you know, humanity's output as these companies could get their hands on. We have the privilege right now of being able to tap into that. And there's a part of me that goes, oh shit, that's really fucked up. And then there's another part of me that goes, oh, that's what libraries are. That's what universities are. That's what museums are. Is the collective output of humanity organized in a way that we can learn from it and tap into it. Generative AI just allows us to tap into that instantly. And it's like a fucking superpower. So, you know, imagine if we could get paid on the generation. So if I take the time to build a model or build one of these style refs and somebody really loves it, and it were just super easy. Remember when, there's enough people in here that are old enough to remember this. When Napster first came out, I remember the night on the Grammys when this douchebag from the Recording Academy came out on stage and he pointed to two young teenagers in the audience. And he goes, "They use Napster. They're stealing our music." And it was just like, it was so short-sighted. And it was like trying to stop a thing, like a train that's coming. And it just, I don't know, it felt just weird and pathetic and odd. I don't know why this thing didn't actually use the style of that cat, but that's just because I'm clueless. No, maybe it's because I used weird of 2100, so maybe it just weirded out and made it a photo. Styles in Midjourney are kind of weird lately, so I don't know what I'm doing. Also, but it's like, I don't know. Copyrights. I got no good answers. I can see both sides of the coin. But again, the purpose of this channel is not to debate whether it's good or bad, not to debate whether it's stealing or it's for the benefit of society. The purpose of this channel is, independent of that conversation, this shit isn't slowing down. And this stuff is going to change everything. And no matter where you are on the spectrum of AI is, you know, the next coming, to AI is, you know, Beelzebub himself, wherever you are on that spectrum, it's still coming. It's still going to change things. Right? So I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm going to make a bot and name it Dewey. I just want my own images. Copyright equals don't share information. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You know, it's why in the AI Salon the journey that we're encouraging people to go on is this: play first, mindfully create, generously lead. The generously lead thing is about, imagine asking a library a question. That's exactly it. I actually saw on Twitter the other day, Jay Sillo, or Chillo, somebody described ChatGPT as having your own library and your own personal librarian. I was like, that's a pretty clever. Collective intelligence is the most clever that I've heard so far. I really like collective intelligence. But that idea of ChatGPT, all these large language models are our own personal libraries where we have a personal librarian that will just go find us the information we need. And if you haven't played with Perplexity Pages, it came out 3 days ago. All these things, even though I made shitty songs with Udio tonight, you can see where that's headed, and I'll learn how to use that, and it'll get better at sort of, sussing things out. But check this shit out. So if you don't know Perplexity, it is kind of like a cross between Google and ChatGPT, where you put in a search, like you want to do some research, and it goes off and it searches data sources, like Wikipedia and magazine articles and whatever it might be. It searches sources, and then it answers your question, but it does it with citations. So if I say, I don't know, when was peanut butter invented? Goes and finds you some pictures. Cute. Here are the sources. Who invented peanut butter? Peanut butter and Wikipedia. Who invented peanut butter? Spread from, there's what it is. Peanut butter was not invented by a single person. Instead, it evolved over the, and then I'm going to say, ask a follow-up question. And how did people survive before the EpiPen? Listen, Kyle, allergies are not funny. That's a very serious situation. I just saw a TV show tonight where, what's the show? It's called Dark Matter, I think, where they're traveling to all these different realities, and the bad husband came from a different reality to be with the wife, and sent the good husband off to his reality. And so he's living with the wife. He's living his dream, but he didn't know that the son was allergic to peanuts. So he bought him some ice cream with peanuts in it, and his son almost died. So that's why it's on my mind. Okay, so that's what Perplexity is. Now check out what Pages are. So if I go to Pages, if I go to the library and I click over to Pages, what's going on here? Oh no, I don't want to do that. Why can I not see my Pages? All right, here's my Pages. So Pages are like these little articles, and these are the articles I've created. Fascinating snakes. this one, low maintenance companions. So someone it might have been Brandon. Someone said, someone could use Pages like a 10-year-old could make an article, on why they should get a snake as a pet, which I thought was hilarious. So when you say make one of these, I'll go over here and I'll say origins of the modern organic food movement. So I just put in just like a search topic, just like I did before, but rather than it giving me, kind of search results, it's now writing an article. And role of indigenous agricultural practices. And so notice it found 5 sources, and then as it writes this paragraph, it's got citations within it. So everywhere there's a citation, I can roll over it and see what the original article was, and I can click over and read that article if I want. And so it just keeps going. And then the life reform movement in Germany. See, this is way more fascinating than I thought it was. I thought it was just like Whole Food realized they could charge people 3 times the price for groceries if they put it in green bags. Hey, Bob. Yeah, I got an idea. Hit me. You know I like your ideas, Fred. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate that. Here's what I'm thinking. We create a grocery store. Go on. I'm with you so far. Yeah. And it's just like every other grocery store, except all the products in it are from companies you've never heard of that are about to go out of business. Go on. I like it. Yeah, see, and, well, we get this stuff. It would basically be the same as a bag of Oreos would be a bag of these, I don't know, Mr. Tate's cookies. You see what I'm saying? Go on. And then, but instead of charging like $2 for the Oreos, we charge like $17 for the Mr. Tate's. I see. What do we pay for the Mr. Tate's? Oh, like a nickel. We only pay a nickel, but we charge $17. Oh, I see what you're doing here. I like it. I like it a lot, Bob. All right. Anyway, so I can now I can change out this opening image. Let's see. Let's put some cute cows there, and I can, drag to reposition. And then for each of these little sections, I can have it input media. Nice, that's good. I like it as is. This one, nope, don't like that at all. Let's go grab something else. Yeah, we'll grab her little picture there. Nice. Silent Spring. We'll learn about Rachel and her Silent Spring book. So it's her fault for Whole Foods. I see. The life reform movement in Germany. There we go. Lovely. Look at that quilt pattern. And then I can even add, other sections. I could also, like this one, I could say, let's make this one a table instead of a paragraph. And so now it's going to write us a little intro. And then bang, below that, here's our table. The principles, back to nature lifestyle. Abstention from alcohol, tobacco and drugs, and vaccines. Good Lord, people. All right. Beautiful, gorgeous, does a nice thing. Now I publish this. Boom. Published. So if I go back to my library, I can't. Go back to my library, go to my pages, and there's my little article. And I can share that with the world. Crazy, right? So I can pop that over to Twitter and go, I'm going to go, cows is tasty. Piss off the vegans. All right. Oh, and it didn't bring over my stupid, hang on. It didn't bring over the preview. I think we gotta wait. Edit post. Heads up. Couple of okay, there we go. Look, see? Cows is tasty, exclamation point. Now I'm gonna update it. Boom! Look at that. Published. What's cool about it is the way they've positioned this is curated by Kyle Shannon. It doesn't say written by Kyle Shannon. Because I didn't write that, I curated it. And I think that's what we're going to increasingly do. But this is like a well-researched, curated piece. Apparently, these articles are starting to show up in Google searches. Because they're well-written, well-researched, with lots of backlinks out to these other sites, right? This is actually very, very clever on Perplexity's part to make it this easy to put this kind of work out. Crazy, isn't it? All right, people, what time is it? It's getting late. I got to get out of here. Oh, yeah, me too one. Oh, that's just Brandon predicting what I'm about to say. Yeah, that's a good point. Definitely need work in primary original sources, especially for students. Yep. No actual original documents. I don't know what that means. No, all of the documents that these things were cited on are sourced here. So if I click on the sources, it gives me links to all those articles. These are the original articles. So it is the opposite of what you say. All the original articles are actually cited and linked. This one, it looks like it's behind a paywall, but. All right, I gotta go. People. This was a weird night. My brain was all over the place, but what are you gonna do? After 2 p.m. here in Australia, have to go, guys. See you in the lab. Peace out. Call me AI. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. IT. Kyle, check your regulars and images and graphics. All right, I will do that. Irregulars. Where are you, irregulars? Let me see what you've created. Hey! AI Labs like a box of chocolates. The hell is going on with his legs? Pretzel legs. Support group, Grief Pandemonium. Yeah. Beware the AI. I know, man. It's crazy, isn't it? Not quite Phil Collins. Let's see what Vicky put together. Studio.
Late night on the laptop, beats are all I got. Searching for a rhythm, trying to find that spot. Synthesizers humming, a heart starts a drumming.
Nice.
Sitting in the glow, creativity's coming. Studio, my friend.
There you go. Just outrageous the world we're in now. How quickly you can just jam like that. You can just jam. Like we can jam as a group and just do stuff as a group. Isn't it crazy? Bonkers. It's bonkers, people. All right. Thanks for today, Kyle. You're welcome. Thank you for hanging out. Okay. Follow my channel. Subscribe to the lives. Let me flip. Images and graphics. Ooh, nice. I like it. What's that say? Beware the AI. That's cool. Look at that. AI Learning Lab. That's super cool. Danielle, nice. Gumball Dolphin. Sweet. Nice. Dapper Cat from Peter Kaminsky. CJ Fletcher, beautiful. CJ's work's so good. Messerschmitt, beautiful. Ooh, that's nice. Look at that. We'll leave it on that. All right. So, thank you all for hanging out tonight. Thanks, irregulars. Thank you, mods. And let's see who's in the house. Mr. IT, are you walking tomorrow morning? I think so, yeah. What's tomorrow morning? Tomorrow's Thursday, right? Yeah, and if I think I've got time tomorrow. If real-time voice drops tomorrow from OpenAI, I'll probably go live for a bit and demo it, so just pay attention. But I'll see you tomorrow night. All right. Oh, I might be late tomorrow night. There's I don't know if I want to do it. There's the last Boulder Techstars demo night, and I know a couple of people that are demoing, so maybe I'll go support. I don't know. All right. Cosmic Lover, great to see you. Danielle. Brian Whitney, thank you. Alan, Mr. Studio DHJ, great to see you, sir. Mr. IT, Tobias, Against the Norm, Joy Purdy. Crypto Wolf is in the house. Brandon is in the house. Source Camp. Joey. Firefly, good to see you. Call me AI, thank you so much. Joy Purdy. All right, who's that? Shay, thank you very much. I appreciate the kind words. Cosmic Lover, great to see you. All right, that's it. Romper Room out. That's my New York City. I miss my New York City. I'll tell you that. 15K before we sign off. We're at 14.4. We're at 14,400. Tap that screen. We can get to 15,000 in like a second. 14.5. See, no one's tapping. Everyone's tapped out. All right, 14.7, 14.8, 14.9. This is good. 14.10, 15,000. Okay. All right, everybody. Peace out. I really appreciate you. We'll talk soon.